guys, welcome back to today's video. We are mounting the Aero finally. Hopefully, well, not finally, but mounting it to make sure everything fits good and then take it all apart again to prep for paint. So right now, there's no Aero on this side beside the spats. I've already filmed a couple of clips, so you guys will see that after this intro clip. I just didn't think this was gonna make the whole video, but I'm deciding to make it an entire video. So yeah, today we are going to get this Aero mounted for paint prep. So stay tuned. Alrighty, YouTube. I don't know what video this is gonna actually make it in, but I'm working on the S14 here. I just got this fender back on because of the fiberglass ones that I showed you guys in the last video are kind of fitting like garbage. So I emailed the company to see what we can do from there. But for now, I'm gonna just plan on making these guys work. I did get the side skirts mounted. Not really. They're just taped on. Having trouble with getting these body lines kind of perfect. I think these fenders might be tweaked or something or what, but they're not too bad. I actually got the door. I accidentally put the skirts on and the door got stuck closed. We had to redo that. Figured it out. So you guys can see there is honestly a significant gap. I guess with these dorky dory skirts, you're supposed to just tape these in and that kind of helps, but there's still a gap there. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. There's kind of it's not fitting perfect here. But these skirts are tight on there and they won't really move anywhere. So we'll see. Wings on, you guys saw spats are on. But I figured I'd just update you guys on what we're doing here. Test fitting these wheels. Still undecided on how I'm feeling, but they also are black, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. But we're just letting them sit there and we'll think about it. But other than that, this fender's on. Like I said, really struggling with some body lines. I was having issues with, you can kind of see some clearance issues with the hood on the fender. I don't know, this might be too far off. I'm not sure. Just trying to play around with it, kind of make it fit before I kind of decide to start sanding and take everything back apart. I want it to fit as good as I can, get everything mounted, and see what we can do. But we're working on it, and I will update you guys when I make some more progress. Okay, so update. We are pretty much in the same spot as last time I filmed a clip, but it's a little different. Skirts are on. Actually, I got this fender on. I don't know if I'm too stoked about this body line here, but I can't move it anymore, so we're working with it. This side's significantly better for the most part. Kind of gets a little fatter up in the hood. I don't know. It's all right. Got the skirts on. They're taped on still. It's kind of a tight fit. It's starting to crack, which is not good. Maybe I can try and reinforce that with something or some resin or I don't know. We'll see. It's a little tight fit. Got a little crack there. That's not good. Got these on. I used these because my car does not have them. These plastic little nylon nuts. This is the part number in case you needed some. But yeah, they're on there. And then obviously there's kind of a gap back here, but 3M tape will assist that issue there. So my plan is, obviously I kind of tuck this skirt in here, but I'm trying to drill a hole here where these holes are. This is pretty thick because it's the lip of the fender or the quarter. So it's pretty thick metal, but we're trying to drill a hole through it and then theoretically put a riv nut on each side would be ideal. And then for the front, I think I might be able to get away with just using those nylon nuts that I just showed you here and here, because you can kind of see it kind of pokes through the factory hole there and there, or there and there. So we're gonna try to see if we can use the nylon nuts for that. That'd be ideal. And then we'll move to the other side. So after getting my door stuck closed a few times, I finally got the kit to fit. This gap is really bugging me. This fender or this skirt needs to go that way, but it won't go that way anymore. And what I did to get the door unstuck was I kind of spaced out these bottom bolts that are down here. I kind of spaced it out with a couple washers. So now the door will open without hitting, because it was getting caught on this because the fender and the door weren't perfectly lined up. So now it's better. As you guys can see, this gap's terrible. I know there's supposed to be 3M tape on the inside of here, so that'll do that, but still a little bit of a gap up front, but we'll make it work. So I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but these fenders are definitely got some dings and dents all. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that dent right there. So I'm assuming these fenders are gonna need some Bondo. I think that's also part of my issue why these fenders don't sit straight. I think there's a mix of these fenders are kind of wonky. This hood's definitely not straight just by how it sits. There's no way it's actually straight. I haven't really dug too deep into this side yet, but I'm assuming this side has just as much damage. But this side actually doesn't look as bad. It's mainly the driver's side that has the dents, which is weird. So I guess when I get to sanding this, we'll see if there's Bondo under this already or what the dealio is. I got these used, obviously that's not a factory S14 color, but I don't know. It's looking good from a distance. It'll look good from the stands. That's so I finally got the kit on. I think I just put in some B-roll for this clip for you guys to take a look at, but it looked pretty sweet. I'll show you guys the results here. As I showed previously, this side fits a little worse than the passenger side. Obviously this gap here will just get smushed in with 3M. This guy turned out good. I'm liking how these are looking. I like that position with the wing. It looks pretty sweet. To the passenger side, there's a little bit less of a gap, but that'll get held in with 3M nice and tight. Look pretty good. This guy's in. Looks pretty sweet. This is definitely my favorite angle right now. So now that you guys just saw the car with the kit on, I get to take everything apart all over again. But now everything's mounted, has its place, has its home. So now everything is done. I'm gonna clean up my mess in the garage here. A little bit of 240 goop on the floor. Oopsies. But yeah, it's time to start prepping the car for paint so Oz can paint it. So I gotta sand everything down, pull out. There's a dent on the roof I want to pop out as well. So we're gonna pop that out. Hopefully it's not a pain in the butt. I gotta fix the front bumper. As you guys know, there's a little bit of a wave in it. So if we can flatten that out, that would be ideal. But I think this will be a short video. I'll just mount the Aero, throwing it on. Next video will be a little bit more intensive of getting the car prepped for paint. So stay tuned for that video. So thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.